Special representative of the chairperson of the African Union Commission for Somalia, Ambassador Muhammad El Amin Souf, has visited Kidal Forward Operating Base to assess preparations for its handover to the Somali National Army as part of the drawdown of 2,000 Atmis troops by the end of this month. Ambassador Souf commended Burundi troops serving as part of the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia and currently manning the FOB for a long and outstanding commitment to ongoing efforts to restore peace and stability in Somalia.
We are proud of you, and your country should be proud of you. You have been a good ambassador for the entire continent. You have been a good ambassador for your country, and you are part of those who brought and made peace in this lovely country.
The SRCC and Atmis head was part of a high-level delegation of United Nations and African Union officials. The delegation included the head of United Nations Support Office in Somalia, Assistant Secretary General Isa Kachira, Atmis Force Commander Lieutenant General Samo Kiding, and other senior United Nations and Atmis officials. Ambassador Souf praised the Burundian troops for fostering good relations with the local communities and undertaking projects to support stabilization efforts through civil-military cooperation activities.
What you have done, to reinforce the relationship between the international community with the locals here, what you have done in support of the IDPs, we appreciate that. I know that they are getting water from you. This is something very, very important in terms of providing medicine, in terms of education, in terms of health.
Assistant Secretary General Kachira hailed the Atmis Burundi soldiers for their sacrifice in contributing to Somalia's stabilization and pledged UNISO's support to ensure a successful transition.
Going down, but with dignity and a sense of achievement. On behalf of the Secretary General, I really want to say thank you. You've done us proud. We want to thank you very much for having stood and having done a very, very hard job of sacrificing yourselves. I'm aware that along the journey, some of your dear ones, the ones that you knew, members of the troops, lost their lives. So we honor them today.
Atmis Force Commander Lieutenant General Samo Kiding commended Atmis Burundi troops for their role in degrading the Al-Shabaab and urged them to remain vigilant during the transition period.
There is no worry about what will the stability will be, what the security will be. All the systems have been put in place by both Atmis, the government, the international partners, and the organizations.
Kidal is part of several FOBs in Hashabele State manned by Burundi National Defense Forces troops serving under Atmis. The planned handover of Kidal FOB is in line with the joint concept of operations and the Somali transition plan developed by the federal government of Somalia, Atmis, the United Nations, and development partners to guide the transition process. The assessment visit comes at a time when Atmis is expected to draw down 2,000 troops by the end of this month and another 3,000 by September in compliance with the United Nations Security Council resolutions 2628 and 2670.